Hello and welcome to Retro Cars Reborn. I am Lee, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at the Capri. Yes, we're back on the Capri, so let's get on with it. So we're going to weld this in. We're going to deal with all this being buckled. We're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with this. We're even going to deal with this damage there. So let's get on with it. I've made some good progress. I've got that back plate completely welded in now, and I've started to weld in this other plate which originally would have been part of the chassis rail. It comes down and basically it just was then spot welded onto here. You can see the remnants of it on here, look. It would have come to here, which is another reason why it rots down this line, because it's two pieces that was overlapped. It had somewhere for the water to catch. So if that's where I welded it in, that's where that would have gone. So I've shortened it to bring it further back, so it's actually on some clean metal. So there's all the little holes just there to deal with. Let's just keep going and let's see how much of it we can get done. So the hole that was here, that looked exactly like this, because it has cracked here, there's no way to repair it because it's just compromised all the way around. So the best thing to do is to just cut it completely out, replace it with a new disc of metal. In my case I'm just going to replace it with a bit of the Peugeot, because this fucking floor is as thin as this. It's probably thinner, and basically you replace that completely, and then you just drill your hole back in it. Or if you didn't want to, just leave it. I plan on, if I can't get any of these because they're just crap anyway, is I will just replace those with some regular bungs, rubber ones, put some seam seal around them, fit them in, and they will be perfect. So I'm going to continue to make this so that it fits perfect and then weld it in place. So now that it is sealed up, all that's left is to put a 24mm hole in it. And then it looked like this one, but repaired. Ta-da! A 24mm hole. And it just looks exactly like that. So I've now got to repair this one. And this one's seeped a little bit further over the save zone for the actual circle itself. There's that much out. There we go, look, there's that much out of the way of repairing that one. So we shall see what we shall do. There's the hole there as well. This is one of the reasons why I come away from this, because it was you repair one bit, you move to another bit, there's more mangled metal, more mangled, more holes, because it's just so thin and there's just so much rust penetrated in so many like different areas. It just did my nut in. But we need to get this car done and put back on the road. Man, let's see if we can fix this. And with that, another hole bites the dust. Oh, don't they look so good now? Managed to actually get a slither of repair in there, so not too bad. So that's that done. That done. Just two more real niggly bits, and then it's a decision on what to do with this hole. what to do with this hole. So I've ground this hole back, making it slightly bigger. That one is still only a tiny hole, and I'm hoping that I can use the step drill bit again to make it a perfectly round hole for both of them. Obviously that one doesn't need to be massive, but if this one, we can drill it up into here as well, and when we put a disc in it, all we've got to do is bend the disc up so that it meets this line here, and that should be an easy enough weld hole. And then I've practically sorted out all of the things that were annoying me about fixing this side, and we can move on to putting a patch in here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here and make a piece that will go all the way in here, because this is just like crap now, trying to weld to some knackered bits, and then we can get back on to fixing the spring hanger. You see, now that they're both holes, they are not so daunting to fix now. They look nice and simple, and hopefully they are nice and simple. So that was the tiny hole. I'm pretty sure the big hole was around there somewhere. It's just got fiberglass over the top of it now, but we welded it up. I've right outside primered the area. It's looking really good. For this hole, there's no way I can cut a piece that small. So I've ordered a punch kit, which basically punches out discs of metal, which we'll be able to do with metal that's this thin. Oh, this goes up to about 1.2 mil, so we should be alright for that. So with that area pretty much sorted, we're going to move on to dealing with these, and maybe even dealing with that. And I'm going to deal with these holes in the exact same manner as those. I'm going to get the step drill bit and cut them down, but I'm going to grind them back first, because you know, there's dust, crap everywhere. We're going to grind these back so that I can fully see what's going off here, see if there's actually anything left of this metal that's here. So I drilled my holes. They look so much easier to deal with, except this bit here. So I think what's going to happen now is I'm going to cut a piece out, because it goes underneath this mount. So that one might have to be a square cut out and put in, but that one can definitely be a circle once my punch arrives. So that'll be nice and easy to deal with, hopefully. Yes, I'm really happy with this progress down here. I've chucked a random bung in, but it fits, so I'm going to buy some more, because they are really nice and flush. So from the inside they can be sealed really well. I've even been looking at bungs for here, looking at some citron ones, because they are actually the shape on the inside as well. So I think they will go in there pretty well. So yeah, so I'm just waiting now for my punch tool to turn up so that I can deal with these holes. So I think what I'm gonna do is, in the next video, have a look at the driver's front floor and the passenger's front floor, because I left them in such a terrible state. If you look at previous videos, I'll stick one up here and you'll be able to check it out. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Retro Cars Reborn. I've been Lee. We've done some work on the Capri, thank God. Remember to subscribe, remember to leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.